So stay with me for the next 1 hour. You can be part of this program by way how you go send you text message to the number 077981981, 077981981, and safe you can go now. We Radio Democracy Facebook page and watch the program live day. Well, inside the studio, I get me studio guests them where they join me inside the program. I get the first person where na Moses Alanke Mansari, where na the human resource manager for Immaculate Pest Control and Clearing Services Company, where they target youth them for this particular company. Hello and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Elizabeth, and good afternoon, listeners.
And same way, so I get another studio guest with me, Wena Fuad Toure, Wena Field Manager for Dakva Charity Foundation. We then I also can talk about the upcoming events when our widows work. Waiting that they mean it will get for telling inside the program. Hello and welcome to the program.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.
Alright, well, wanna continue further with me at the studio with the take with first issue inside the program. As way for make young people them get work after we then can come out college or university, make the African Development Bank don't begin give support to the National Youth Commission on the technical, vocational and tertiary level program TVET. We go make young people them learn skills. We go make them work for themselves and give work to them company them. This make the consultant program manager for the African Development Bank Youth Entrepreneurship Empowerment Project. Now the National Youth Commission Joseph S.A. Pakiwa say people not fulfill say the TVET program. Now for the dropout people them. He explain more to Theodore Arena inside this interview.
Public-private partnership document we go help we for more understand as to how we want to see the youth entrepreneurship and employment project really go about, because this consultant today, this consultant Latazio advisory group, they look at the youth skill development and entrepreneurship for employment. That's another component that they look at. So then they are expected, one of the deliverables we therefore do now for me they able to develop with public-private partnership document framework documentation way for inform we as to how we for go ahead with the TVET program, because this project is a TVET driven project.
Okay, now we talk about TVET. One way go the list we go once for no waiting at TVET.
Well, TVET really the technical vocational educational for tertiary levels, wherein normally people that feel say drop out them for go day. But for me own perspective and my view, not to drop out and suppose for the day. This TVET is a middleman power institutions, or they are expected to be middleman power. They are middleman power institutions wherein we anticipate say we for train people them in several skills and we for enable them for be self-reliance, we for enable them for create jobs for others and create job for themselves, and in fact, to some extent possible, contribute to the economic development of the nation. So TVET really now one thing we're very important and is passionate about. The government, the current government is a governance system passionate about TVET, and this project also, which is sponsored by the Africa Development Bank, is also passionate about TVET promotion in this country. So we want to see how we will able to increase the minimum power and of course create employability for young people, for graduates at every level, so that they will be able to create more job for other people.
So how want to go about this?
This project is a pilot project, and we go about because we don't recruit a consultant, because not to National Youth Commission, they implement the project itself. They are just the implementing agency on the part of the government of Sierra Leone. So we don't recruit the consultant way for look at the youth skill development and entrepreneurship and employment. And we don't employ another consultant when the Evangelical Fellowship of Sierra Leone. Then they look at the TVET image campaign. So all this put together, then responsible for make sure say we raise the profile of TVET, so that people them the perception, the negative perception of TVET in and around with parents in particular, and even the young people, the youth, will change, so that we're able to see how we go drive more people to look at TVET as not as a dropout institution, but a way of a career, where you go develop career and go create more job, and the job unemployment among youth will reduce drastically.
So how important this TVET to young people in the country?
It is very important because now it means to the end, wherein it create job for people and it create job for yourself. Because, for example, if you go do masonry and you really go through all the structural studies of an engineering aspect, you know what is masonry, block laying, you know how to do every other thing so that you can get a very good structure constructed for people, dwelling houses, for huge infrastructure, industries. You able to do that one. You go become a contractor, then you create job for other people, and you go find out, say, you know, go sit down, say, pass, you get a necktie, you go, you don't go university, you don't become an engineer, pass, you ever go na the offices. No, but when you get your highest diploma certificate, you get your certificate in that area onto the level of getting to a civil engineer. You don't go through all those levels. By the time you get to be an engineer certificate or degree paper with you, you already know, say, you need for create more jobs. You don't already create job for people, and you say don't get job for yourself, right? And you depend on government for give you a job. You they create job for yourself, and you don't create job for more people. So that thing say TVET is very important in this current dispensation in this country, because that's what we need, so that the minimum manpower will be empowered. We have the opportunity, the enabling environment will be created for them, and they will be able to see that the enabling environment is there, and they take opportunity to get themselves involved in it, so that they will create the needed impact, so that getting people say you bobo there where you don't graduate, you not get job, you know, you go think of innovative ways as to how it will able to create job for himself and create job for others, and how partnership will go able to come together, put themselves together. Somebody will don't go do plumbing, somebody will don't do masonry, somebody will don't do carpentry, somebody will don't do electrical connectivity on dwelling houses or industries. They can come together as a group to form a contractual farm, so that when job come, somebody we don't do tiling, they all come together, they form a contractual firm, wherein they form that group, and they can be given jobs, and they can find out, say, they alone cannot do that job because they have the technical know-how from the TVET level, and they can now create job for more people, and they can get a very big company. That's what have helped places like Ghana, Nigeria, and other places in South Africa and other Asian countries that we don't make today, then say their GDP and some other levels don't high, because once you don't get then communism, and you need to hire the service of what people and contractors from outside for come do all that things, because even when people come from outside as engineers or contractors, they hire the service of the minimum manpower people. So if you know and you go through these TVET institutions, then you get the technical know-how, you get the ability, you can come together and create one. So by the time somebody to come up from other country and say they bring class A license to construct your roads, to construct B structures, you already have your own company.
In name na Joseph S.A. Pakiwa, and him na the consultant project manager for the African Development Bank Youth Entrepreneurship and Empowerment Project na the National Youth Commission. As we talk inside that interview day to Theodore Arena, also I be talk about the different programs that we then get for the do for people them where go down university or down college. The program where you listen to na midday show. As I be done introduce me studio gets them inside the program. I get Moses Alanke Mansare, when I human resource manager for Immaculate Pest Control and Clearing Services Company. It's then I also can talk about in company and the services that they provide to the public. So tell me first about this particular company.
Thank you very much again, Madam Elizabeth. Immaculate Pest Control and Clearing Services, born out of the idea of young people, especially university graduates, we come together for create jobs for themselves. We notice in Sierra Leone, the job market is so tight that graduates when they come up from university and various colleges can spend up to 4-5 years they search for job. And we know say government gets a heavy burden for provide job for just college leavers and university leavers. In a way for let me help society for develop and try for alleviate and try for get a solution to that. Young university graduates and like we come together, brainstorm, and decide for let me form this company where Immaculate Pest Control and Cleaning Services. Yeah, when I Immaculate Pest Control and Cleaning Services. So that's basically one of the reasons we could form this company, so that we will create job for ourselves and for other young men then. And most of the things that we do cleaning, both for industrial, independent clients like homes, offices, and other places. Then, and we get some reputable clients then we don't work for. And the company like this 23rd of March make them exactly 1 year since its formation.
All right. Tell we who then are the targeted youth them way una don't target for who una come together and form this particular company.
Well, mainly the composition of the company itself ranges from students from University of Sierra Leone, mainly Foabe College and IPAM, and also students from University of Makeni, Usami Komo, and also from other institutes, tertiary institutes within Sierra Leone. So with the target youth man them, we get the vision, we get the willingness, we get the zest for create jobs for themselves. We're ready for partners so that we will promote the private sector as this government, this current government, mainly pay attention to the diversification of the economy and see how best they will empower the private sector so that they will create a balanced economy, a stable one. We will help for push the economy go up. So we targeted youth them, irrespective of your background, irrespective of you you come or you tribe or you political affiliation. We welcome everybody. The only requirement is you forget the willingness, you forget the passion for control and cleaning. Not again, most of my colleagues that were on graduate since 2015, 2014, we still search for job. They try to look for job from the government and other institutions them. But jobs are hard to come by because of the prerequisites. Mostly where they put say forget 5 years experience, forget 10 years experience. Wait to me personally as a youth of Sierra Leone, where they try for create job for other youth them, not make sense to me. So as such, for we gain our experience, for we try for meet to the demands of the market, we try for create this company where in another way for we get experience administratively, and also I believe so we complement government's efforts for try for diversify the economy and also for strengthening the public sector and also entrepreneurship. Because if you look at other West African countries like Ghana, Nigeria, you see say youth between the age of 20 to 30 to 35 years are mainly engaged in entrepreneurship activities. Where this they enhance their livelihood, they create less burden for their parents and also by extension to the government. And I believe say most of the rich people the way you see in the world today, they not get the money through government jobs or any other organization. Now through their own personal entrepreneurship. You talk of the kind of the Dakota when an African way some of they gain so much inspiration from. In beginning you come in small and up to now you don't create an empire where they work is one of the richest man in the world. And other likewise people the way they watch around the world. And even Sierra Leone we get people the way don't prove say yes, entrepreneurship now the way forward for Sierra Leone for develop the economy. And I believe say as one of the headlines there by the news, now we try for create this youth service commission for this entrepreneurship tool for the African Development Bank. I think say we in a kind of way indirectly we try for complement this effort. Wherein if you come out at a tertiary institution, you come out from a technical institution, you can't join me, and by that we try for give you skill and also try to develop you to a way that you become independent and you said we'll able to start your own business in the future.
All right, so tell me how far una don't go on our strength in terms of getting organizations them or institutions them way una go able for again that services them too.
Yeah, we get some reputable organizations them or where would they currently work for now. If I can name few, like we get Radisson Blue Hotel. We get Country Lodge, we get Basha Restaurant, we get also TSC and Rutai. We get also the try for create another establishment with Rutai, the company of itself. We try for get a contract with them, and so many others around. We get Aspen Hospital, one of the best private hospitals in this country. Now with clients they offer this cleaning and pest control services. We get hundreds of homes they take care of.
So this organization, this company, is established on why the whole country?
Yeah, that's not the aim. Presently, we get our main office then at 3A Wellington Street, na Freetown here. So now the headquarters there. We get office in Makeni, we get Kabbalah, we get Kono, and we try for expand as best as possible. We try for look into the demands of society. We always think say services are needed, and we try for penetrate there and see.
So you go tell me the amount of youth them way una don't get, una don't give job to. For be part of this cleaning service company?
Currently, we're about with 25 to 30. We are currently we work with.
And
how effective the one and they be where they talk of gardens in blue for go, do cleaning exercise, and other big institutions them where they under one as possible.
Yeah, we get station staffs there. People who send we doing the placement form. Like at the blue, we get a staff we constantly they for do them pest control and cleaning services as per the contract we sign.
Okay.
The same applies also to with clients that we're gonna rutile and country lodge and any other side. So it work on contractual basis. It can be say we can come up from the office go work for you, but if you require we for let station staff now you work in place, we can station staff there and it can do for as much as the validity of the contract we sign between you and we company.
All right, Moses Alanke Mansare, Human Resource Manager for Immaculate Pest Control and Cleaning Services Company. Continue for the with me at the studio. We can talk about how person we go and be part of this particular job creation. We will not only target youth them for how we go be part of continue for the with me at the studio. I come over to me other studio guest we na forward today. We na field officer for Dagva Charity Foundation as it then also for talk about the upcoming event when our widows work. But tell about this organization in the first place.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. Once again, Mina brother Fuad Ture, a field officer from the Dagva Charity Foundation. I believe say everybody so far gets the awareness of Dagva Charity Foundation, the works them all they do, the activities them all they undertake as a charitable foundation. And these are one of the interventions them every year, and I want them to organize this particular event when I work for widow, and they come out again this time around inside March 30. We organize this event purposely for raise awareness and then mobilize funds for the widows them across the country. As this now season 2, because season 1 when we be the event, we come out and see the people when are widows them, the woman when are widows them, there's so much there's so boku, then we do open up to everybody now for seek out help for let we able reach out to the people as well. And we don't embark on different projects but this now one of the key areas where Dagva Charity Foundation can always look out. And somebody the old man where he be say his husband don't die, you know, gets nobody so far where they support him. And Dagva Charity Foundation, it is seek and help from Dagva Charity Foundation. So being that we get all the ideas but we not get the funds, we organize an event for see that we raise funds for support them particular people there so far in a different country.
So tell me how they go about for raise them funds here for them widow there during event of widow work.
Okay. How they raise fund, because last year when we organize them, we print out polos them and people and they purchase them polos there, so in a minimum cost for CCA. Then when they purchase the polo, now the way this way then go to support the widows them and then come out that very day, some they waka, some they run for reach out now the certain destination where we don't put at. And through this, now the money we use for support widows them, who don't embark on different villages them. We are in, they buy clothes, we buy food, and as well we provide some certain materials them for them widows there.
So like how much if one go and be part of this event, this widow work, how much one can sell the polo? At least for showing sign of contribution.
Well, we get different categories how the t-shirts they. Because for students, we get 40,000 leons. For workers, we get 60,000 leons. Organization, we get 500,000 leons, where then they send 10 participants. And for institution, 1 million leons, and they send 10 participants. All 10 participants, then they give them all the t-shirts. And for families, they give you contact because then they get a discount, where then they give to different families them. And for international, $100, where then serve they be part of this particular event, even if you not attend, but that particular money we don't give willingly with the intention say you support the widows them na a baraka, na a blessing for that particular individual day. So now the ways and the one and the who they able raise the funds.
So how many widows them on can target? Because you like how you say the widows them plenty.
Exactly.
So I get targeted number of widows them una kin.
Actually, I'm not going to give you the actual figure, because if we don't come across 200, maybe after that particular day or the event, we they get another one them where they can, because we get brothers and sisters where they do visibility studies for we, because now then they able do the research and bring them people also on board and able tell you say they wanna widows them. So most likely I can tell you say I can even get another names that we added, but we don't embark closely to 1,000 widows them hold on the support.
So what's one I can get them so I don't get this fund, you know, by selling polos and other way them own I can search for fund. How I can give them the support? Which kind of support, na money or how I can do it?
Well, like the last year events where we organize, we embark na the province in, now they we buy clothes them like where the Ramadan be reach, because people and they na them villages then they will be seeing a widows them, the man they don't die, they able afford clothes for let them go observe the Eid day for go pray. So Dagva Charity Foundation from the funds them hold on the raise, would they buy clothes them for let themselves able go pray that very day and go na the village will ship to them, and inside Ramadan also would they buy rest and share them to different widows them and money, as we can say na plus as money for let themselves able observe the holy month of Ramadan. Let you know see don't say because I not get man, I not go able keep the holy month of Ramadan. And then widows there as well get picking them when orphans them, and then they take care of them also. You don't see who say the thing don't be very much tight for them, because for letting take care of yourself na a difficult issue. Then you get one or two picking where they around them, you get for take care of them picking also as well.
All right, continue for with me at the studio. In name now forward to a field officer for Dagva Charity Foundation as he come now for talk about them upcoming events when our widows work, where they deal with widow them na Sierra Leone. And I get again another studio guest where just don't join me at the studio when Ahmed Ramanjalo and in a CEO for Dairy General Services when agriculture as an empowerment tool for young people. And now it can't talk about the fundraising dinner we will get for Bina Gardens in Blue. All right, just tell about the organization.
Good afternoon. As you rightly remain Ahmed Ramadan Jallo, the CEO of Dairy General Services. Dairy General Services now a business organization, registered business organization, and we they run graduates from various universities. We don't see the need for provide empowerment for young people. And this organization as well an alternative or a business angle of Youth Arise. Youth Arise only in existence since 2000. We don't engage into several advocacy programs. This time around, we don't see say the young people they need empowerment, they need employment.